evening, depending on when you are seeing this. My name is Sedi Fortune, and I'll be taking Introduction to Cybersecurity. So we're first going to discuss about Flowealth Academy. Flowealth Academy is a purpose-driven digital learning institution committed to empowering low-income earners, immigrants, and undeserving communities with the skills, certification, and tools they need to thrive in today's digital economy. We all say, it's a digital space. Everything is done digitally now. We provide high impact, global relevant education to help individuals, especially African youth and immigrants in Canada, the US, and Europe gain access to remote jobs, in-demand certifications, and economic independence. Our mission is rooted in using education as a tool to break cycle of poverty, unlock global opportunities, and position Nigeria and Africa as a rising tech powerhouse. Our mission statement to provide affordable, accessible, and high quality digital education that empowers low income earners, immigrants, and Nigerian youth to build a profitable career, gain global certification, and access remote work opportunities. Our vision is to become a global leader in inclusive digital education, transforming Nigeria into a thriving remote work hub and empowering communities to thrive in the global tech economy. Our motto, skills beyond borders, opportunities without limits. So now, for the reason why we are here, what is cybersecurity? You have heard this thing, cybersecurity. What's cybersecurity actually? So cybersecurity is the science and the practice of protecting digital systems, networks, and data from unauthorized access, attacks, and damage. It's not just about technology, it's about people, process, tools working together to defend against evolving cyber threats. From personal device to global infrastructure, cybersecurity ensures that our digital world remains safe, trusted, and resilient. So who can learn cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is open to individuals from all backgrounds. You don't have to have a tech knowledge. You can a recent graduate, career changers, IT professionals, business professionals, anyone eager to learn is welcome to learn cybersecurity. So now, introduction to cybersecurity and the threat landscape. So I'm just going to give you like what cybersecurity is all about. So now, we're in the digital space, and in digital space, as we are evolving, people want to steal. It's cyber. Anything you say cyber is done online, and we do almost everything online these days. So there are hackers, cyber criminals that want to steal information, that want to know your secrets to where you are thriving. So they will do all things, everything possible to get your information. So now, every day, hackers, cyber criminals, and hostile groups target individuals, business, and government. So you cannot say that, oh, it's because it's for only people that are doing business, for only the government. No, as you can see, stated there, individuals, business owners, and government. The trend landscape includes cyber criminals after financial gain, hack activities with political motive, nation-state actors seeking to disrupt the order in the country, inside threats from employees, contractors. Understanding this landscape is the first step in towards building a strong defense. So there are people that have come upon our webinar, and when during question and answer, they'll ask them, do you think they can steal from you? Like, oh no, that's not possible. That it can never happen to me. It will never happen to me. So I don't need all these things. So you don't need to even be a business person. As an individual, you must be able to protect yourself from all these crimes. You will say, oh, they cannot trick me, they cannot even scam me like that. But we have had so many people that the way they even scam them, I've never even seen that kind of scam before, but their own experience is something else. So you have to be aware of all these things. So now we're going to the CIA trade or core security concept. So now CIA, C stands for confidentiality, ensuring data is accessible to only authorized users. So you secure documents and give access to only people that you are authorized to use this information. Integrity, ensuring information remains accurate and unaltered. Availability, ensuring system and data are accessible when needed. When you need your information, you cannot start saying, oh, we have been logged out of our account. So this is what CIA means. This core principle guides every security strategy from password policy to encryption systems. So now, common cyber attacks, phishing, fake message trick users into revealing sensitive information. So you can see where they will send you, oh, reset your password for, let's say, what can I use? Reset your password for your Google account. And you don't remember doing that. You just casually click on it. You have given out your sensitive information. Malware, malicious software that destroys system or steals data. This is when a hacker sends in all these fake website. Like for instance, instead of you putting Google and putting E at the ending, it should not be A. So you are clicking on it. It should not disrupt all activity, steal your information. Ransom, this is basically the hacker securing your sensitive information, and you have to pay a ransom and when it's not paid, they have a hold of your account, but until it's paid, they actually give your account back. Social engineering, manipulating people into breaking security protocols, recognizing these attacks to recognizing this attack is a key to prevent breaches therefore before then. So now, basic networking protocols. So we have TCP, IP, port protocols. Networking is the foundation of the internet and cybersecurity. Key concepts include TCP, the framework from all internet communication. Ports, gateways that allow data to enter and leave a device. Protocols. Protocols are rules. The internet has rules that we all ought to obey. Rules like HTTP, HTTPS, FTP, they define how data is transmitted. A strong understanding of networking helps identify the vulnerability and secure communication and channels. So now, current statistics of cybersecurity in Nigeria now, there are firms looking for cybersecurity analysts, especially in Lagos and Abuja. They are actively hiring cybersecurity talent. Entry level salaries between 120,000 to 200K. Yearly, they're earning about 1.4 million naira to 2.4 million naira. The financial sector, the financial sector driving demand due to cybersecurity threats. In 2022, in Nigeria, we lost about 5.5 trillion due to cyber threats. Certification like Cybersecurity Plus, CEH, CISS will greatly boost your employability. In the United States, the United Kingdom, 4,800 and 500 cybersecurity job posting in 2024 till now. Entry level salaries from 35K pounds to 40K pounds. So strong demand, especially for analysts and engineering. In the US, entry level pays at 55, 58K dollars to 90K dollars per year. So it is highly in demand there. In Canada, it pays from 60K Canadian dollars to 95K Canadian dollars per year. So your certificate and your CV has to stand up because competition is very high in Canada. So after you have done the course with us, training with us, these are the career paths that you can take. We have IT security analyst, cybersecurity support association, associates, SOC analyst, network security specialist, cybersecurity risk analyst, incident response technician, vulnerability manager analyst, IT compliance analyst. So now I did something. I went to LinkedIn. I checked for the requirements for cybersecurity. These are jobs currently available. We have cybersecurity risk and compliance analyst. So now these are the requirements they need. Cybersecurity compliance and regulatory frameworks, vulnerability scanning, compliance scanning, and analysis, governance, risk, and compliance. That's CRG tools. This will be taught in Flowealth Academy Cybersecurity, and these are everything in our outline. Risk assessment, mitigation planning, project management, goal tracking. So they're looking for people that have analytical thinking, problem solving, clear communication, written and verbally. This is another job. This is for a cybersecurity analyst for a junior role. SIEM tools, log monitoring, automation of business security processes, system tuning based on threat indicators, risk identification. These are all of the requirements or what the person should possess while looking for the job. You must be able to scan You must be able to do vulnerability scanning and analysis, threat detection and analysis. SOC analysis for a junior. So these are entry-level jobs that I picked out. So we also have, you must be able to do security alert, classification, identification document, incident document and reporting, network protocols and traffic analysis. You must also have basic knowledge of query language, KQL, knowledge of threat actors and common act techniques. So now top experiences needed. So these are for the jobs that I just listed. So now what are the experiences they are looking for? Developing and maintaining cyber regulatory compliance program, creating, updating, and integrating information security policies and standards. These are all taught in cybersecurity training under Flowealth Academy. You'll be taught how to create, update, integrate information security policies and standard, perform risk assessment and tracking vulnerability to remediation. So now under the second one, we have cybersecurity risk analyst for juniors, leading incident response for medium to high severity incidents, performing threat hunting based on IOSCS threats, intelligence. Then the third jobs, writing detailed SOC activities and incident reports, following playbook, run books for known alert patterns, analyzing Windows, Linux, and network traffic logs. So currently, cybersecurity, I did a research for current jobs for cybersecurity worldwide, and you can see we have 24,582 results. So these are the number of jobs currently available for cybersecurity. So IT security analyst, I did a research for worldwide too, and we have a total of 1,161 jobs currently available looking for IT security analyst currently. So now program overview. So in 3 months, which is 90 days, that's how long our training is going to take. The delivery mode is online. The tuition fee is 450,000 naira. For US is $450,000, 450 Canadian dollars, and 450 pounds. Payment plans available. We have a 3-month flexible instrumental plan upon arrival. Then we have what we call learn now and pay later, only available for residents in Africa. So certification of what are you going to get? Certification of completion from Flowealth Academy and security plus exam prep. So after your training, you have to have the official cybersecurity exams. So we'll actually train you for the actual exam. So now program structure and details. So now we have a flexible learning system. We have an LMS system that allows you to track your system to learn at your own convenience. We have meetings, we have assignment question there. We have active attendance, portfolio submission, assignments. We have a flexible plan for students, internship requirements. So now this is the payment details. I will be posting this in the chat, payment details. Then that's the end of my time. If you have any question that you want me to answer so far, I'll be happy to answer. Yeah. Does anyone have any question?
So let me go over a few things on this slide. If you want to take me to the beginning, please. So just to throw more, can you hear me? Can you go to the beginning of the slide, Sadie? You're muted.
I'm coming.
Okay. So what I want to emphasize is if you want to join the cybersecurity program, what does a job look like for you? What is the job potential on the program? right? So go to the next slide for me. Next. Okay, so let's start from here. So go back. So let's start from this slide. So go back a little bit. Yeah. Who can learn the cybersecurity? Now, cybersecurity does not need you to have any prior knowledge on security or IT or tech and all of that. It's a program that is very new. It's been there for the from the very beginning. But for people that have the skills in security or how to do things on the internet, they've actually used it for the wrong reasons over the years. So now companies are tired of paying ransoms on, when they get hacked or, um, you know, just being getting their data stolen all the time. They are looking for people, the good guys, and that's where you come in to come in and protect their data. So what is a day in the life of a cybersecurity analyst will look like is you're working with systems, you're working with different softwares to track the security of your company's data, your company information, your company's assets. So you need to have knowledge of these tools. So that's why we say you can actually be anyone to be able to, like, you don't have to have knowledge right now to do this. So you need to have knowledge of these tools and have a very general knowledge on what the high level IT knowledge, which you're going to be trained on in this program. So you can be a recent graduate, you can be someone that you're trying to switch your career to something more profiting. So cybersecurity analyst is definitely one of the most profiting tech job right now because we have very few supplies in the market right now, and there is a lot of demand. And that is me going over like my economics, so supply and demand. So we have very few people that know how to secure companies' data, know the security part of a system compared to and a lot of companies are actually demanding for those people. That's why I have someone that works two cybersecurity jobs, right? He works one in the evening, works another one during the daytime. So it's the demand is so much out there that even those that are cybersecurity analysts, they are experienced, they get so many offers. Someone just reached out to me yesterday and said he's still currently doing interviews right now. So he threw out his resume, he has a few hands-on experience and throughout his resume and companies started reaching out to him. But obviously, companies are going to reach out to you based on your experience, based on what you can do. They will ask you technical questions that you will learn during the program, and you need to know exactly what they're talking about. So you cannot just come from the street and say, oh, I am a cybersecurity analyst, and you don't know some certain terms and technologies that is being used in the field. So when they ask you questions, they can ask you what system, have you worked with securing, company data and all of that. You need to know exactly what systems you should use. Anyway, so you can be an IT professional. Maybe you're currently like maybe in another IT field and you're looking at joining or becoming a cybersecurity analyst. You can also be that, or a business professional or anyone eager to learn. You can be part of our cybersecurity training. And at the end of the program, we have different paths to get you the experience that you need, the knowledge that you need for potential jobs. So if you want to go to the next slide for me. So I'm very interested in, so if you want to go to the next slide. So this slide talked about the different concepts or things that security terms. So there's a CIA, that's a three security concept, which is confidentiality, integrity, availability. So these are security terms that you'll be learning and knowing exactly what it means in the program. So just go next for me, please. So we talked about the bad guys and what they do. It's funny because I think I was reading lately that anyway, different company get hacked these days. So, but that's why, you come in. Someone got a job recently and the company never had a cybersecurity analyst before. He was employed into the company as a first. So they had IT guys, they had software designers, they had data analysts, they had everything else, right? But now companies are seeing the very important piece of cybersecurity. And most times, which is very strange, but companies are actually now working ahead of, the game. But prior to now, companies that have never really been hacked or had any attack did not see the need for a cybersecurity analyst. But right now, every company are getting to the point where they need one. So just imagine how many thousand of companies do we have out there. So you want to make sure that when, it gets to a point where cybersecurity analysts, like you have like 4 jobs running after you. Oh, please come and help my company. Oh, come and be part of the team. You have the skills ready. If you don't have the skills, no one is going to look for you. And that's where the program comes in to train you in those skills and give you the experience. So the cybersecurity program comes with hands-on experience after you're done with more of the theory aspect of it. So on next slide, I want to go into what employers are currently looking for. And let's go to, so these are the requirements. I think I love this, but give me one slide. Um, Give me the slide behind this that talks about the different things you can become as after learning the cybersecurity program. So here are the different pathways, and you can be an IT security analyst. You can be a compliance analyst. Now, there's a lot of compliance analyst position right now. You can be a cybersecurity support associate, risk analyst, the incident response technician. There is a lot of job, and these terms, when you see the job, you'll be like, oh no, I'm not. So let's say you see vulnerability management analyst and you're like, oh no, I don't understand what this is. Because you're part of the programs, you're going to hear all these terms so well that you know exactly the jobs to apply for. You see the terms and you know, okay, yes, I can do this. There are a lot of jobs out there that, you can do, but because you haven't heard the terms before, you don't really know a lot about it, it's just keeping you away. And another thing I want to include is in this program, you're going to learn cloud computing, right? Which can also be used for other positions, like some project managers or some even business analysts. Some of those skills are sought after. So I'm going to make sure I mute. Okay, good. Okay, so give me the next step. I just want to highlight an example of what an employer is going to be looking for. So now let's see. So give me something Canada-wise. So take me to a Canada employer looking for, so this might be Texas. Can you go to the next one for me? Let me see. This is Nigeria. Do you have anyone Canada related? If not, I can use the US one. So let's go to a US company. So go to the first one for me. Now this company is looking for a cybersecurity risk and compliance analyst, right? So you're seeing like, there's so many terms in this job. There's compliance, there's risk, there's cybersecurity. What are they looking for? So part of the skills they're looking for is ability to manage security assessment for multiple applications and domains. So you can see that including cloud computing environment. So I talked about cloud computing. That's what some of the things you'll be learning in this program, which is another training that people offer separately. But in the cybersecurity program, that is also involved. You learn how to do some cloud computing um, techniques, as well as in the cybersecurity program, you learn how to conduct security assessment, because you need to know, you have to, anyway, I don't want to tell you much about the program. One sec here. But yes, if you run through all of this, that is what you'll be getting. Then we talked about, so you can see this term ISO standard. They teach you all of this in the program. So give me a sec. Okay, so then obviously project management, could be working on some projects, risk assessment, and so on and so forth. So in summary, if you're looking at getting beyond the regular business analyst business analyst, data analyst job, this is where it comes. You go a little bit beyond the regular and you learn a lot of skills that even you can do as a business analyst, you can do as a data analyst, you can do as an analyst. You learn all of those skills, in the program. So I think I'm going to so that's pretty much it. I just want to highlight some of the job potentials for you guys so you kind of know where you are going. And that's a big piece. You're doing this course that you can get a job. So if I'm not telling you what job potential it's out there, then you're like, okay, what is it for me in this case? So do you have any question around what we've talked about? All right, thank you everyone. If there's no question, I think we can call it a day. Good to see you all. I'll see you guys in the next time. Bye everyone.